Okay, so the purpose of this workshop is actually to introduce you to what Pilates actually is, where it's come from, what is really the concept of Pilates, and what are the principles that we have, other than all the exercises on the mat that originally Joseph Pilates created or compiled, whichever he wants to put together. And he built a sequence basically on a developmental stage of a child. So I'll talk a little bit more about that. And then also we will be doing the exercises, the 34 exercises on the mat, and everything else was built upon it. So if, because he was not able to get people to do proper exercises, understand the connections, so he introduced or he created the Reformers. And some people say or claim that he pulled out some springs from the hospital bed, and you could see some of these pictures of old, that's how it started, where he put springs on the sticks and all that. So that used to be the Reformer or Cadillac before. So that's how he started, because people are not getting good connections of how to engage, how to reach, how to do all that. And then later on, more and more people got interested in, you know, what they were doing, and this was only available for very high-end people at that time, because he's German. Then he moved to New York during the World War. He was then thrown back into the detention camp and all that. So there's a whole history behind how he built this up. His mother was actually a naturopath, and his father was a boxer. So he had that kind of, you know, connection of naturally healing body, and also to you know, integrate the exercise system into their everyday routine, something that you could do. So that's how this is all started. So this actually is to prepare you for doing the full course if you're interested to do, and if you know, want to learn to teach, or not just to others but also for yourself, because that's when you learn in detail how each exercise is done, what are the breathing patterns and all that. Here we will go through each of these 34 exercises in great details, okay? And if you have questions, just tick mark or write down there, and then we will discuss all these questions later at the end of the workshop, okay? The concept is based on developmental stage. The sequence particularly was designed for a developmental stage of a child. So for instance, when a child is born and is just laying down, right? And all the child does is kick legs and arms constantly. So millions and millions and millions of time just moving like that constantly, and that's what is building the core strength for the child. So once the movement of that is constantly happening, they really keep building the core strength, right? Usually we'll see the child lying down like this. And after some time, they will learn to roll. Slowly, they will learn to roll. That's when the twisting exercises are introduced here. And then they will learn to really roll over. And then you will see them after some time as they're growing, they'll go on the belly. You have to keep them back again because a little bit worried about it. You have child, so you know, and you will know it too. Maybe you have seen too. So then they are in this stage and they're trying to just come up. They're learning how to control, they're building the second curve in their spine. And then slowly the child will start to kind of push back and try to kind of sit back, and they will fall back. So this is when they started to learn the head positioning and learning to look around and how to control their head. This is a common movement pattern, but before even that, they would be on their hands and knees. So kind of sitting like this or going like that and crawling, and you can see they're learning the movement pattern constantly. They learn to sit to control their head, and after they learn to sit, they learn to squat. So once they can sit, then you will see they will learn to squat, they will use something else, and they learn to stand. And once they can stand, they run away, right? So that's the story of how the sequence of Pilates, 34 exercises, is actually built, which helps you build the strength all from the base to the top. So that's a first concept, right? Developmental. The second concept of Pilates is actually learning to connect yourself, right? And that's about where to breathe. So are we usually in Pilates, we breathe into the rib cage on the sides. So every inhalation should be on the rib cage, and then all the exhalation should be on your abdomen, right? The next one is learning to draw in. Like we have to learn to connect. So learning to draw in, this is called draw-in maneuver. How to draw your belly button to your spine to the floor, kind of that concept. And the final concept is articulation. Articulation of the spine, from sitting. What articulation means, you have to move your spine like bone by bone, right? So like you're rolling forward and then you're rolling back up. Now that rolling action is crucial for us to build the deep muscle strength that's like woven in our spine, like that. Okay, so those muscles do this small job of rotation of the vertebrae. And if you get a back pain, that's the first muscle that goes into the trouble. If you got an injury, that's the first muscle that has become weaker because you had fixed your spine for too long in a certain position. So people who sit for too long, they have to for the work, their back gets stiffer. People who constantly stare at the screen, then the neck becomes stiffer because these small muscles start to become weaker. Okay, so they usually don't become weak, but our posture and habits make this change over a period of time. Okay, so that's the concept. So you get the idea because you're going to hear this all the time. Navel to your spine, breathe into your sides, draw your belly in, right? And you hear this all the time. So articulate your spine, roll your spine bone by bone. These are all the instructions I'll be constantly talking and giving to you so that you can learn. So first we will learn how to do them, and then it will become more like a second nature. Okay, so now you have the idea of the concept. Now the most important part is the principles of Pilates. There are 6 principles. The centering is the first principle that we need to focus on. Centering means drawing your belly in, connecting the powerhouse, which activates the deepest layer of your abdomen. The second one is the movement. Then the third one comes the control. Because once you start moving, you have to learn to control the movement. Next comes the breathing. Once you have learned these 3, then breathing becomes pretty natural. Although we will keep telling you to breathe in, breathe out, but the breathing will become natural over time. Then comes the concentration, which will happen by itself. Once you have, layered these 4 things, automatically you will start to concentrate. You will start to listen even more. And then finally is trying to make these movements super specific, precise. So let's start with a little bit of warm-up first, okay? And then begin with these 34 exercises. And later I will tell you how you can personalize this for yourself. Okay, so let's start by sitting up straight, and you can just cross your legs first. And let's place your hands on your rib cage. So remember the concept I was talking, the second concept about the breathing, where to breathe. This is an important concept. I just want you to explore where to breathe. So you take a deep breath in and into your hands. So it's expanding laterally, side to side. And then when you breathe out, you pull your belly button in. Just draw your abdomen in. Okay, try again. Breathe in. And then when you breathe out, draw your abdomen in. So you can breathe through your nose, out through your mouth, or you can also breathe from the nose, whichever is better for you. Inhale. So expanding side to side. And then exhaling. Okay. Now the purpose of inhalation is to fill your lungs and relax your abdomen. The exhalation is to draw your abdomen and to connect. And the second one is to compress. Connect and compress the internal organs, which produces the massaging effect inside. So if we are breathing out, our legs will come in. Yes, when we breathe in, we breathe into the side. So we need to focus always on the lateral breathing. in, and then exhalation is to connect and compress. Okay, so that's about the breathing, the first concept. The second one is drawing your belly in. So drawing the belly in means like this. If your abdomen was just like this, flat, and then we were to breathe out, so we draw in, right? We just kind of let it sink. Now, you could do this like this. You see that? Now, this position is not good because you're not really exhaling, you kind of sucking belly in, making it hollow. This is not useful. So we have to always focus on sinking. Lay down on your back. Let's work this out. Lay down on your back. And then have your finger, just you can use middle finger, and just put the middle finger in your belly button. Just literally put it into your belly button, into your navel. Just one of the finger. Okay. Now right now you feel that the belly button is kind of relaxed. Okay. Now let's take a breath in from the nose, sending your breath to the sides. And now when you begin to exhale, try to squeeze your finger with your belly button. So squeeze your finger. Don't push it. Yeah, just contract your navel so that you feel some shrinking, right? Can you feel? Yes? Like that finger is kind of squeezed, like your belly button is trying to hold. So here, like this, and then you feel that? Yes. So your belly button is now shrinking in. So that's the key part here. So we call that belly button in, right? So you draw your navel to your spine. So your spine is right behind, and then you just draw your navel to your spine. You get the idea? Let's try again. Put your fingertip, middle finger or any finger, and then you breathe in first, and notice how your belly is relaxed. When you breathe out, you're shrinking. Now keep exhaling so much that there is no air left. Keep exhaling, 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 and then inhale to let go. So you feel how your abdomen works, right? That's the deepest muscle that helps you to flatten your abdomen. Let's try again. Breathe in, just one more time. And then breathing out. Allow it to shrink. Yes, and keep emptying your lungs. Exhale, 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 exhale. If you draw it enough, you also feel that your pelvic floor muscles start to connect. And then relax. Okay, so that's what is navel to your spine, which you're gonna hear. Now, if we go further into that, then you can also flatten the spine to your mat. Okay, let's try again. The fingertip there, same place. Now breathing out and keep emptying a little bit more until you feel that your spine is pushed to your mat. So feel that your spine is also pushed into your mat. And then you relax. Very good. Try one more time, just to get the idea of breathing in. And when you're breathing out, shrink your navel to your spine and spine into your mat. Keep flattening, keep going. And then inhale to relax. Okay, great. Let's hold the leg like this and sit up. Okay, so you get the idea of what happens with your navel to spine. Now, when we say navel to the spine, that's one part. We do spine to the mat. Okay? So the two concepts are when your feet down, you never have to do spine to the mat. This is not good because you're clenching your buttocks. So now I'm trying to tell you what you should not do at all is never clench your glutes, never suck your belly, never pop your ribs out. These are the stuff we should avoid. Now, when should you put your spine to the mat? Is when your legs in the air. So, and then your legs will come in the air. Now, if you did not engage that, it will put too much pressure on the back. You see that? Now, it's okay if you got strong abs, which will superficial ones, so then it's okay, you won't feel much. But if you build this habit, then it will, later on, it will be difficult to change. So, we need to, it's normally navel to your spine, spine to your mat, and then you pick your legs up. This way, you always have the pelvis slightly rolled up. So now, your spine was in a neutral position, relaxed. This is not relaxed, this is hyperextended. So, relaxed spine, neutral, and then next one is more like an imprint on the mat. Right? This is normal when you do it on the soft bed. That's why Pilates is done on the soft mattress, so that your spine can learn to sink itself, rather on the hard floor. For allowing the spine to kind of sink, that will shorten your abdomen mechanically because of the gravity. You get the idea? Okay. So, now let's make it a little challenging to draw the belly button in. So come on your hands and knees. And now your abdomen is hanging. This time you have to work against the gravity. So this is a natural force on your abdomen because all the internal organs are now forcing your abdomen forward. Now what you need to do is draw in. Keep drawing in, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling, and then you relax. Very good. Let's try that again. Take a breath in first, and then breathing out. Draw it in, some more in, and then release. Nice. So as you do that movement, by drawing your belly in, what you all did best was you did not really tuck it under. So that's great, right? So you really maintain a very good neutral because you have now totally understood what it means to be drawing the belly in. Okay, let's try one more time. Breathe out and just draw your belly button in or up towards your spine. Keep pulling in. Yes. Can I touch a little bit for you? Yeah, pull in more, some more. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay, that much. Yes, a little bit more. Yeah, like that. You feel that connection? Yes? So you need to work on that. And that will help you to neutral your spine, which will bring you to the neutral, okay? Right, guys, well done. So that's about the breathing. Now the articulation. The final concept. To learn to articulate the spine, first you will have, when we learn to articulate, we could do two ways. We could do from bottom to the top, and we can also do from top to the bottom. So let's say from here, pelvis first. So now, breathing out, I can do it without breathing too, but breathing out will help connect better. And then slowly pushing, lifting the pelvis, and then coming up. And using your legs to push the position. Now, if your legs are too far, you can't get the connection. If your legs are too close, you can't get the connection. So you have to find a very good position for yourself. Mostly, it's ankles under the knee. For most people, okay? But you can adjust. So I'll show you quickly one more time. And then first, navel to your spine, spine to your mat, and then peeling your spine bone by bone all the way up. And once you are up at the top, look for your rib cage and pelvis connected, because it can be done like this too. This puts too much pressure on the back, which will make every exercise very difficult later on. So we need to learn to shorten and connect the pelvis to the ribs. There. So next thing we're going to talk about the alignment and the positioning. So first, you're going to roll up and lift. Since now we start to move, the pelvis and rib cage must align in this particular position here. Now navel to your spine, it's all good, neck is relaxed. And then slowly roll each vertebrae of your spine all the way down. So that's the downward articulation, upward articulation. From tailbone up, and then from the rib cage down. The same can be done in here when we go forward, and then we roll up. Okay, same can be done in this position. And releasing your spine from the bottom all the way up. All right, everyone. So let's practice this quickly. Lay on your back. Okay, great. Now, first thing, adjust the feet position, and you can keep the feet a little bit forward and away from the body to start first, and later we can adjust later. Okay? Now, breathe in first, and then on the exhalation, navel to your spine, spine to your mat, and then rolling your pelvis up. Slowly peel your spine off, bone by bone. And you notice which side of your body is swaying to right or left. Yes, lifting the pelvis up. Yes, and hold. Very good. Check your ribs and your pelvis connected nicely. So you have to lift the hips so high that is higher than your chest. Yes, now you have an activation of the leg muscles you can feel. Now exhale, roll from the top, like melt your ribs down first. Keep your navel to your spine, because first the spine have to touch the mat. Once the pelvis touch the mat, you relax your abdomen, inhaling into the sides and back of your rib cage. Let's try that again. Breathing out, navel to your spine, and begin to roll the pelvis and begin coming up. And each vertebra of your spine rolling up. Nice, the pelvis is coming higher. Yes, the ribs are in. Take a breath in there. And then on the exhalation, very slowly articulate each vertebrae of your spine down from the top and to the bottom. Great. That's right. Now, you get the idea. Let's hold the leg now and pull yourself up. Sit up straight. Now let's try the same thing in the kneeling, just for a quick test. So hands are firm, knees are separate, and you can tuck your toes under or flat feet. So first, navel to your spine, and then begin to round from the tailbone, tail, all the way to your head. And then from here, sticking your buttocks out, and lift the face and chest and look up. Let's try again. Breathe out. Navel to your spine. Begin to roll your pelvis round fully. Yes. Lower back. Lower back. Yes. Focus on buttocks. Abdomen in. Pelvic floor in. Abs in. All this. And then sticking your buttocks out. Articulate your spine bone by bone. And lift the face up. Dante, look front. Yeah. So come back up like this, like a cat stretch. Again, from here, pelvis first, roll your pelvis, yes, like that, and then the lower, mid, and upper back. And then just sticking your pelvis out, and then arch your entire spine and look up. Lovely, guys. So have a seat. Okay, this is what is going to come over and over and over throughout the exercises that we're going to go. Okay, you ready? So I will put some exercises in the middle in order to kind of connect, okay? But mostly we will go through the sequence of exercises, and later we can plan this for your, personal use. So let's begin with laying on your back for the first exercise. But let's do a little bit of warm up here before we start. So keep your feet separate about hip distance and keep the feet in the front position. Now take a breath in. As you breathe out, just draw the navel to your spine and then roll your pelvis up. Lift it nice and high and hold. Now make sure your ribs connect to your pelvis and set yourself in that position. Now you're ready. Take one leg up to the tabletop and put it down, and take the other leg up, just like marching, and then bring it down. So this is very important, where you have to keep your navel to your spine all time while you still breathe. Yes. Again, check your ribs and pelvis are connected, and then just small, smooth movement of your leg. Yes, keep working, keep going. We'll do another 6. Right, left. Yes, like that. Very good. Keep your pelvis up a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Yes, not use the hand too much. Yes, okay, got it. Use only your hips. Yes, take one leg up and down. Yes, and up. Super, and down and up. Nice, good control, and up. Very good, and nice. Last time. Yeah, relax your rib cage, Danny. Your rib cage is too much up. Can you lower the ribs a bit more? Yeah, now you're connected. Right, then you feel your buttocks right away, and if you feel your back, you've gone too far high. Okay, rest everybody down. So, what I will do is I'll quickly show you each of these exercises, and then we're going to perform them. Okay, so the first exercise is called the hundreds. For this exercise, you will inhale through your nose and exhale. Every time you breathe out, your navel to your spine. So the exercise starts like this. First, you're going to keep your shoulder blades back and down. This is the concept I haven't introduced yet to you. So shoulders back and down. Okay, back and down. So not literally the shoulder that's moving. Shoulder is going down to the floor, but then the shoulder blade is moving down towards your hip. Feel like your fingers want to reach to your feet. This is crucial, rather doing here. So once you get the shoulder back and down, then you will be moving your arms up and down. When your arms move up and down, they are not just moving up and down, but they're also forward and up and down. So when I go forward and I do this, that's when I tense my neck, right? So we need to keep watching the shoulder down and shoulder blades down. Once it's locked in there, then we will be pumping our arms. Now, not that easy, because your legs should be in the air. So, first the shoulder back, shoulder blades down, then you lift your neck. So looking at your tummy, like chin to the chest, navel to your spine. And then when you're ready, hands reaching forward. Not forward, forward. And then pulse. Okay, whatever you do, reaching the hand forward but not rounding the shoulders. Try. First exercise, the hundreds. So, starting point here, bend both legs at your knees and bring your knees to your chest. I'm going to make it much more well prepared for you first. So grab your knees to your chest and hug your knees to your chest. Yes, hold your knees. Grab it first. Nicely. Completely hold this position. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Okay, now keep your knees in the same position. Hands on the side. First, inhale. Slide your shoulders back and shoulder blades down. Lift the head up, chin to the chest, look at your tummy, and now lift the hands up and reach the fingers forward, and let's pump your arms. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 5 pumps, exhale, and 5 pumps. Lovely, guys. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep your feet down like this. Keep your knees closer. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's try another 50. Breathe in, or 5 breath. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Another 3 breath in and exhale. Reach your fingers forward. If you feel strain in your neck, it's because you're not looking at your tummy yet. Keep looking at your tummy. In and exhale. Last 10. Breathe in and breathe out. Now drop your head and put your feet down on the floor. Now, if you did feel a lot of strain in your back or in your neck, what is the key point here? The troubleshoot point is you didn't pull your navel to your spine enough. There is no other reason why your neck is hurting. You didn't engage your abdomen enough. That's it. So either you can't, the position is too much for you. You could do it with the head down. You can put a pillow under the head, and that can help you reduce the pressure on the neck, but first building the core strength. Same like as I told you in the developmental stage of the child, how they start in the beginning, right? So just waiting for the core to become stronger to connect it better. Also, it depends on, you know, the day that you have had. Like if you always overuse, you know, high pillows, all these things make it difficult for you to draw your chin in and draw your ribs in. Okay, but this can improve. Now, the second exercise is here. You're going to reach the hands up to the ceiling and trying to come out of your shoulders. So lift up, then bring your chin to the chest and trying to pull yourself out of the shoulders, coming forward. Now, don't forget the navel to your spine part. It's always there on the way up. Then roll up to sit straight. Now, when you're rolling down, you got to squeeze your buttocks. Tighten your buttocks, like really squeeze your buttocks together on the way down. So that's the exercise. You're going to lift the hands up first, lifting up your shoulders, like coming out, your shoulders coming out, chin to the chest, and then really pulling forward and navel to your spine as we flex the spine forward. And then roll yourself up to sit up straight. And on the way back, you got to squeeze your buttocks nicely. So without losing your buttocks, going back down, and then return the hands up. Let's give it a try. Everyone, please keep your legs straight. Ankle could be flexed. Now, let's try a few times, and if you can't come up, we'll figure something out. Hands in the front. Yes, with the stick, please. Now, first, navel to your spine. Now, squeeze your buttocks. Like really, literally tighten the buttocks. Probably this is the most important part. Like squeeze them tight, yes, and roll down, bone by bone. Keep squeezing your buttocks, and abdomen are never lost. Yes, that's the smooth rolling back down. Take your hands up to the ceiling, over your head, please. Just hands behind, yes. Then, no need to touch the floor, just somewhere at the shoulder level. Now, hands up to the ceiling. And then, first reach the fingers up to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. Keep reaching your fingers up to the ceiling first. Then, reach the fingers towards me and come forward, pulling your shoulders out of your body. Navel to your spine and super, coming up. Yes, toes pointing up, like that. Exactly. Now, sit up right. Roll your back straight, inhaling. Now exhale, begin to lean. Now squeeze your buttocks from the beginning. Squeeze your buttocks, squeeze them tight, navel to your spine, and that's the smooth movement, everybody. Super. Now lifting the hands up to the ceiling. Now reach the fingers to the ceiling first, the shoulders will round up there. Chin to the chest, navel to your spine. Use the abdomen, the navel to your spine to come up. Oh yes, it's possible. Navel to your spine, coming up. Okay, maybe you over-contracted your glutes, so try to relax them. Try again. Sitting fully upright. Now, breathing out. Squeeze your buttocks on the way down. Squeeze your buttocks on the way down. Hands over. Then lift the hands up. Reach the fingers to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. And then reach, coming out forward. Hands in the front. Use the stick to help you come up and forward. And roll your spine upright. Let's try again. Breathing out. We got two more. Tighten your buttocks. Yeah, squeeze them under and let your spine roll smoothly. This is good work, ladies. Now, hands up to the ceiling. Reach the fingers to the ceiling first. Chin to the chest. Yeah, lift the shoulder. Round your shoulder, Denny. Round your shoulder fully up. Round the shoulder first. Yes. And then roll yourself upright. Sit up straight and hold the position. Now, shoulder blade back and forward. See, this is what I want you to come. So when the hands go forward, naturally your ribs collapse in or connect in, I would say. And then shoulders back, and that's when the rib pops out. It's normal pattern for us. So we want to, when we want to go back down, we want to keep the shoulder blades back. That keeps our spine straight, and then squeeze the buttocks. Keep the shoulder blades back and squeeze the buttocks. Then your abs engage 2 times more. And then on the way up, hands to the ceiling, and then reach up, round the shoulders, like shoulders up. Chin to the chest and coming forward and up, forward and up, and bend over, and then roll your spine all the way up. Okay, great, ladies. That's the second exercise. Now for the third exercise, I will teach you a warm-up, but I will show you what it looks like. This is called rollover. So hands beside your body and legs into the tabletop position. So when the leg is up, you have to have your navel to your spine, spine to your mat. Now hold in this position. Now you don't have to press so hard like this. You see that? It changed everything, and that's not good because that is causing pain. So only, it will get better as we practice this. First, hands on the side. So shoulders back, shoulder blades down. Now you got it connected. Once that firmness has come from these muscles here, it has now opened your rib cage for the breathing. Now fix that. Now, navel to your spine with the legs straight. First, you're going to lift the legs up. So you to lift the pelvis, open the legs, bring your legs down to 45-degree angle, join. Again, lifting up, open here without dropping your pelvis, roll the pelvis down and join. Then reverse, open and lift, join and bring it down. So make sure the shoulders don't creep up. We have to keep the connection. Open, lift, join, and down. Just like that. And bring it down, okay? So you have to do this with breathing. I'm talking, so not breathing, but can still do it. But if you don't breathe and still do it, you will work superficial muscles. With the breathing, it goes deep and feel lighter. Okay, so let's try this. Lay on your back first. First, I'd like you to do a preparatory exercise. So can you all bend your legs at your knees? And the preparatory exercise is the oblique reach, hands behind your head. Feet, knees, thighs together. Now lift your head and shoulders. Once you're here, left hand on your hip. Left hand on your right hip. Good. Now reach the left hand across the knee, up to the knee. More, keep coming, and go back down. That's one. Feet together, ladies. Again, lift the head and exhale. Inhale to go back down. That's it. Again, lift the head and reach long and go back for 3. Again, lift the head and reach. And going back. Again, lift the head and reach up and across. Nice. That's your 4. Again, the head comes up and reach. Nice and across. Keep your hand straight, left hand as it comes up. Rolling over, coming up. Yeah, and that's your 6. Continue up to 10. Same side. And 7, yes, and coming up here like this and go back down. 8, again, lift up, come up more, use your abs. Yes, go back down. 9, nice, you're feeling abdomen working, coming up again and reaching across. And 10, rest. We change sides. Support your head. Take the leg hand across, inhale, and then lift the head up and reach up and long and coming really up. 1, go back down. Again, coming up and reaching across, and that's your 2. Inhale. And exhale, coming up, reaching across. That's 3. Complete your 10. 4. 5. Keep your thighs together. And 6. 7. And 8. Lift the head again, reach up and across. Got it. 9. Last time, lift and reach across fully. And 10, rest everything down. Now let's try the actual exercise. Hands beside your hips, set your shoulders back, shoulder blades down. Now pick your legs into tabletop first. And then straighten your legs at a 45-degree angle or 60-degree angle. Doesn't have to be too low. Now lift your legs up, your pelvis slightly up. Open the legs a little, only shoulder width, and bring your legs down. And join your legs. Again, lift up, open, and reverse down. Sorry, not reverse, just bring it down. 2. So 5 times, lifting up. Yes, so lift, yes, this much is enough. Open, and then bring it down. And 3. Again, lift as much as is possible, that's it. Your pelvis open and down. 4. Pelvis lifting. And do not bring your thighs on your tummy. So keep your feet always towards the ceiling. And yes, 6, nice. So here, like that. And enough. We don't want to move more than that because otherwise it's coming only from the hip. Enough, that much. Like that. Now reverse, please. So open your legs first, just the shoulder width, and then lift up, and then join. Yes, 1. Do not swing from the hip. Lift the pelvis first before the leg. And 2. The leg second, pelvis first. Yes. Join your legs and roll down. 3. And coming up. Okay, it's working abdomen. That's good. Nice. And 4. Open and pelvis first. That's it. And then join. 5. Again, open the pelvis first. Navel to your spine. And rest. Okay, great. So that's your third exercise. And after this exercise, particularly you feel like you want to twist. So Joseph Pilates has put one exercise for you exactly for that reason. So now you can twist, but his way. So here for this next exercise, we need to work on this leg position. There is one exercise later today, advanced exercise, where you would need to get these muscles to work. So we start from here. This is more like your preparation. So you press your right heel down, and pull and squeeze the right buttocks. So this muscle and this muscle turns on. Once that's on, then you have your navel to your spine. Once fixed, then the leg is straight. Doesn't matter where, but you can't forget this. It's not about this leg, it's about this leg. So hold, 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 and tight. Then you circle and then reverse. Circle and reverse. So like a semicircle. And then reverse, right? As you do this exercise, your navel to your spine. And now you can increase the range, but if you connect it properly with your leg, this leg, you will notice that you're not going all over the place. This is loose connection. And that's the solid connection. So fix, then is purely for the leg. Okay, so let's go for the hip circle. If it's confusing, you could just circle around one way 10 times and the other way 10 times. Or we try right and left. So find the stability first, connecting how? By bending your right knee, pushing the heel down on the floor and drawing in, tighten your buttocks, right glutes. Now left leg straight to the ceiling. Now we hold this position and point to relax. Yeah, that's it. Now take the leg out and in and out. That's one. Out and in and out. Very good. Two. So paying attention to your abdomen and the right buttocks and right hamstring engaged big time in order to stabilize. 3 and 4. Yes, Rehab, down and tight. Yes. Now, much better. And reverse, and 5. Like that. So like this. This way, and then this way. Yes, good. Take it out around. Yes, once you stabilize this, you can definitely increase the size of the movement. Now that's your hip circle. Let's change the leg, please. So push the heel down on the floor, pull it back, tighten your buttocks, and then take your right leg up, and you're ready. Hands firm, navel to your spine, and then circle.
How do you do the breathing with this?
Yes, just inhale halfway and exhale halfway. Super. Let's hold your knees to your chest, right knee to the chest, and do this. Kick to sit up. Now the next exercise is rolling like a ball. Okay, so to do this, we're going to come back here and hold your legs this way or this way. What happens next is this. You're going to first roll your pelvis. Yes, just the pelvis, and then coming up, rolling it forward. Now your weight should not be on the sit bones. Weight should be behind your sit bones and on the sacrum or tailbone. right? But do not sit straight like that. So roll back a little bit to start. So your sit bone is pointing forward. Then you can hold and just rolling halfway and then rolling up like that. Again, the pelvis rolls and up. Once you complete about 5-6 times, get a hang of it, then you know that you need to fix that and pull this and then roll like a ball this way. The idea here is to keep your navel to your spine as we work through these exercises. Okay, let's try. Sit up straight first. Yes, and then grab the back of your knee, thighs. Keep your knees slightly apart. It will give you some space for you to roll. Now, begin to roll your pelvis down just to your pant lines. Down a little bit more. Yes, good. And then coming up a few times. Yes, the legs don't move. Rolling, yes, exactly. And then coming back up. Again, rolling. And coming back up. And rolling. Not the whole body, just the pelvis. And coming back up. Okay, now you get the idea of what rolls, yes? Because otherwise we will not roll like a ball, we'll roll like a flat tire. So you want to make sure that it happens by rounding this part here. You don't want it to keep it too flat. Okay, now let's try the full exercise. Grab the ankles and shins and roll up. Ankle and shins and roll up. Work on it, yes. So the troubleshoot comes from the navel to your spine and roll that pelvis, navel to your spine and spine to your mat. Think about spine to your mat. Very good, yes. Try on it. Yes, good work. Again, knees slightly open. Yes, good. So the best thing happened to you now is that you're not rolling left and right. You're rolling only back and forth. Usually with the abdominal muscles weakness on the side, you're always going to go like this way or that way. So that's a good news, one step. Yes, coming up. And then roll and then up. For this reason, the mat should be even more softer if you find it hard to roll. So, even doing on your mattress, this particular exercise would be more useful to do it. Also, because the two sides of the muscles and the vertebrae, the spine has pushed forward too much. That's why it's making it hard for you to roll.
I can do it, but I still feel like the bottom part is too flat.
Yes.
It's not a curve, it's a little bit of a...
Exactly, yeah. So you have a spine, listhesis. So the spine has moved, vertebrae have moved forward, a few of them. So that's why it needs more of that pushing back action. Means rolling pelvis and, ribs in, which will happen with your practice. But when you're rolling back, the full roll back is not your exercise just yet. Like for you. So if you have some C-sections, it's also difficult for you to come back up because the connection is not there. So these are the two spatial cases where this rolling exercise is always going to be an impossible thing or not fun. So that's why you do the half version to kind of just learn to create, more stability. It's like half-half. Okay? Right. Yeah, just rolling. So for you, this version is much better. This version is way better than just rolling back and forth. Because if you can do this with smoothness, you have nailed this exercise of rolling back and forth. Right? Because the first part is already tough to kind of letting the spine to roll the pelvis to side of them. You get the idea? So that's rolling like a ball. Now, we're going to lay down for the next exercise I show you. It's single leg stretch and double leg stretch. So this exercise is done with your knees to your chest first to start. Then Chin to the chest, navel to your spine, and you're coming up. Here, outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the knee, and you stretch like this. So you're pulling the leg out, pulling the knee in, this way. And then you have to exhale, navel to spine, spine to your mat, and compress everything. And then you switch. Okay, that's single leg stretch. Let's give it a go. First, bring your knee to the chest completely, both sides. Then bring your chin to the chest, lift your head and come up. Now, fantastic. Take one leg forward, outside hand to the shin, inside hand to the knee. Shin, bring it to the ankle, hold the ankle area. And yes, and pull the feet out, pull the knee in. Now, exhale completely, empty, 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 and then switch your leg. And outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the knee. So, like this. This is inside hand, this is outside hand. You pull with this hand, little bit up, and this one, and now, haja out. And then this leg will be in the air. Nice. Okay, no problem, this is it. Now, switch, change. Outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the knee, and haja out. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Now, inhale. And switch the leg. Yes, outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the knee. That's the way you do it. Again, switch slowly. Do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Yes, super. And switch and empty. Release, switch. Empty. Switch. Outside hand to the ankle, inside hand to the knee. Outside hand to the ankle, inside. I'm sorry, I'm a little particular because actually that's the way. You see how it shifts your hip properly? Nice. And switch. Shake up. This one, outside. Yes. And yes. So when you do that movement, you will gain the full flexibility and strength. Your abs working, right? And again, switch. It's correcting your joints. Alignment. Nice. I know, you have to use a pillow before you start. So, if your neck is hurting, it's hurting from the very beginning. You might have a habit of, so from there, when you lift from there, your chin down to the chest, like that, and always look at your tummy. When your head is up, do not look like this. Because in Pilates, we don't do crunches. We fix the position. So with the crunches, the head has to go forward because you're trying to charge your abdomen muscle. In Pilates, we move everything else except from the abdomen. Abdomen is used to hold things in place. So when you're lifting, if your head, even for 1 second, if your head is left behind, then you will get the neck muscles to turn on. That's why you have to look in, and then just pulling in. So when you switch, you don't release the head. Because when you switch the leg, you lost it. Your abs lost it. Now you're holding from the neck. They become separate parts now. That's why. So we need to, the moment you hurt your neck, there's no other way you can fix it. Put your head down, reconnect, and get again. Try again. Right? So, if you ever feel strain in the neck, that's the way to do it. And look at your tummy. Yeah, eyes open, chin to the chest, and just go for it. Outside hand to the ankle and switch. Okay, well, that's the exercise for the single leg. Well, we have a lot of exercise, so don't worry, we will adjust the head in a way. Okay, now the next exercise looks like this. It's called double leg stretch, and it can be done with the head down or head up. I'd like you to try with head down first to get the movement right. So, when the legs go away, your navel to spine have to work 3 times harder than all other exercises, because in most of these exercises, your legs were close to your body. The moment your legs go away, like away from the body, if you don't connect the abs, your back is gonna lose. Then it's not helping because then it's straining your neck. From that, if you lift the head, it's even worse. So, I will show you. Here, we're gonna keep the head down for now and keep the eyes straight to the ceiling, or maybe even look down. Okay. Starting position, here, outside. Hold the shins. Now, inhale. And exhale. You can see that when the legs go out, I don't do this, which means this position gives me the time to connect. So if you can't connect quickly, you have to slow down. I'm just showing you different ways to do this. Right? Let's try. You can support your head, and that's fantastic. Put the head on the pillow and then hands on the side of your knees and knees to your chest first. Very good. Now, just in case if your back is arching, I can suggest you to put another pillow under the pelvis, the soft one. Just in case if your back is going to arch, right? For Kun Boom, you should do that. Okay. Now, here we go. Inhale when you're ready. Exhale, draw your navel to your spine to your mat. Once you've done that, now inhale, stretch your arms and legs away from each other as low as possible to the floor, and then circle the arms, bend your knees to your chest. That's double leg stretch. Inhale again, stretch your arms and legs away as low as possible to the ground, and exhale. So navel to your spine, Denny. Think about that. Hold it in. Again, inhale and forward. Yes, stretching, long, and exhale. Again, inhale, stretch it away, and exhale. Lovely. Inhale and stretch. This one under your head here, and this one under your pelvis. Try. Put it under the pelvis. Now it will help you to support better, and circle it back. Now again, this exercise is best on the bed, on a soft couch, so you can feel deeper connection and build from there, and circle the arms in. Double leg stretch. So the arms will go like this, Kun Boom. The arms will go like this. And then you circle. Yes. So up and circle. And now if you want to try a little bit more intense, you can lift the head. Choose an option, looking at your tummy. Yes, inhale and exhale. Keep your chin on the chest and constantly looking at your tummy. Yes, like this, Denny. Arms like this. Bend, yeah, thank you. So open like a champagne glass and circle it in. Great. Now use one hand and one leg and kick up. Sit up straight, everyone. Okay. You feeling okay? We got 2 more exercises before we can take a few seconds break. And so first, your legs will be separate. With the legs separate, as wide as your mat. It should be a little bit wider or at least in line with the shoulder. Now, in this exercise, we have to first learn to engage the buttocks, like squeezing your buttocks. And then kind of relaxing it. You can see here, squeezing and then relaxing. Can you try? Squeeze, yeah, you do this so good. And then release it. Again, squeeze your buttocks. The buttocks, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release. Now, use your hands a little bit to squeeze your buttocks and round back like this. Pull back and then release. Use your hands like this and pull back. Squeeze. And then release. Again, squeeze. Push with a hand like this, Danny. And just kind of squeeze in your buttocks. Feels like lower back is rounding now. With that connection, navel to your spine, I'll show you. Reaching your hands forward, navel to your spine. The back will look rounded evenly. Then slowly roll each vertebrae of your spine to sit up straight. Can you feel that? First, engage and then walk your hands forward. The lower back will round nicely. Navel to your spine as you stretch forward. You feel no stretch in your hamstrings, mainly your abdomen. Working in lower back stretches. Roll yourself up, sit up straight. Again, navel to your spine, engage your buttocks, walk your hands forward. And then rolling up to sit up straight. 5 times. Again, squeeze and walk your hands forward. And then rolling up, sit up straight. Again, squeeze in and forward. And rolling up and upright, sit straight. Okay. Are you good? So after every 4 exercise, Joseph Pilates have this, I don't know, crazy idea of putting 1 exercise for fun. So, and in his world, I think, he thought the fun was when you roll like a ball, roll like a child, back and forth. So he's got a next version of you to roll. Okay, so this one's called open leg rocker. So for this exercise, we'll do the preparation, but first I'll show you what it looks like. So you're going to lift your legs up and straight. Before you did the same exercise with knees bending like this. Now he wants you to do it with legs straight. So navel to your spine, pelvis roll, and then going back and up. And finding the same spot for you to sit straight, right? Don't go on the sit bone, you will fall back otherwise. So navel to your spine, roll back and up. So when you're going up, your hands will take it. You need to maintain a good resistance. So leg go down, hand pull up. Now you lock that system from the abs. Once the system is locked, then when you roll up, you pull with the hands. When you sit up, you push with the leg. Okay, but if you overdo it with the hand, then there is no way coming out. Okay, so you know what could go wrong and where we have to fix. So you have to fix from your pelvis. Now, is there an easier version for this? Yes. So here you go down and come back up. Go down, come back up. No need to roll. But before you start, let's stretch your hamstring first. Leg straight. Your right hand back. Your right hand back. Grab your ankle in your left hand and open the leg to the side and lean back. Yeah, left hand. Ankle. Yeah, no, cannot. Okay, no problem. Here, see, here. Yeah, open the leg to the side and pull up. Very good. So open and pull up and keep your chest up. Hold the position. Yes, the inner hamstring. Trying to open and stretch the inner hamstring. More wider and outer. Yes. Okay, bring it back in. We change. You can grab your leg. You can hold like this and just open outside. Yes. Try to sit down on the hip. Sit on, yes, that's it, correct. Open the leg out. We must sit on the hip for it to work properly. That's it. And just the stretch. Outward. Yes. Keep tightening a little bit more. Knee straight. Use the hand. Open, chest up, and breathe. Okay, yeah, slowly, just like that. Very good. Okay, finish, release, relax, let go. Got the idea now. Let's try. Yeah, some intermediary exercise is good to add, kind of preparatory exercise. Okay, let's try. Take your legs up and hold the position. Navel to your spine. When you're ready, balance it out. Now tuck your pelvis under so your weight is more close to your sacrum. You're not sitting on a sit bone or tailbone, you're sitting back like that. Now, let the body follow just like a pendulum without, yes. Your goal is to roll up to sit, right? That's yeah, sometimes you feel too excited. Okay. All right, let's try this. So just a little bit of it and then up. Yes, the idea is to have fun, really. This is not about perfection. Yes, this is grab it and just swing your body up and just moving back and forth for a little fun. Yes, but don't use this in the parties. It's not a party trick. Okay, just for fun. Rock and roll. Yes, Sasha, separate your leg. Yes, like that.
This is like a drinking games. We can do that good time.
Maybe after drinking you can do better. So smooth.
Don't think too much.
Oh yes, good effort, good effort. Just don't lock the knee. Keep them soft when you're coming up. Shake up. Come up, up. You're good. Yes, nice.
Is that a way you said you could do?
Yes, just walk your hands down, shake up and come up. Like that, yeah. But so you have to understand the head. The head is the mastery in Pilates.
Okay.
So if you are looking up like this and trying to go back, this is okay, but not okay on the way up.
Yeah.
Because your head is causing your spine to over. So we need to connect this, we need to keep the head down.
Yeah.
Good. Keep your head down to stay out of trouble. Don't we teach that to our children's? Yes. You just got to keep your head down. Nice. And then swing up, keep your head down, constantly looking at your tummy. There's one exercise at the end where you go over your head like that. It's coming. Yes.
Keep your heads down.
Yeah, keep your head down. Look at your tummy, constant. Just look only your tummy and roll back and forth and look nowhere except your tummy. Yes, don't roll on the neck. Just roll on the upper back. Yes, coming up. Yes. This exercise is work in progress. Yes.
They would be like all night just doing that and I'm like wondering what's he doing. purpose.
Yes.
One whole Pilates class just trying to do.
The legs. Yes, like that. So that's the exercise. We call it open leg rocker. Now, these exercises are a little challenging because you have to connect upper lower body with the center. So that's why I've put in the program for you. This exercise is going to be mostly a little bit later in the level 2, after third week that you could practice. But first 2 weeks you'll have to do the first 10 exercises every day in order to build that strength and balance in the body, and then you would be able to add in slowly level 2 exercises, then level 3, level 4, level 5 exercises. It's more like a 6-week. So that's the open leg rocker. So if you want to take a break, we can take few minutes break. Yes, and then just empty your bladder for the next set of exercises. We'll be going on the tummy as well. Come away. Okay. Yeah, you remember quite a lot of stuff actually. Pretty good. Yeah.
My back is so stiff today.
Oh, okay.
I did some rolling when I arrived.
Yes. Stiff like you want to stretch. Stiff like it feels like you want to stretch, or pain?
My mind wants to stretch, but then as soon as I go into something, it's like, I'm going to hurt myself.
No, I think it just needs, it will feel good in a minute. Because also when you're, posture wise and other stuff, but it gets stiffer for your back usually, especially if you don't do your exercises.
3 times a week isn't enough.
No, I mean your self exercises.
Yeah.
Your routine. Right, welcome back everyone. So we're going into the next series of the exercises. So far we only completed 10 exercises, right? So it seemed maybe quite a lot. So we move on to the next set of exercises, and the first exercise in the row, it's called the corkscrew. So you're going to circle the leg in one direction and then reverse right to left. So I'll show you what it looks like. For this exercise to work, you need to keep your hands close to your pelvis, elbows close to the rib cage, trying shoulders back and down. You have to try to at least keep your hands close to your pelvis. Then legs will be in the air. Now here, the pelvis, this portion, without twisting the knee in or out, the pelvis will have to lift literally to the side here. You roll on one side and then you bring it to the center. This is the movement in this exercise, and then the pelvis roll. So we are not twisting from the hips, we are twisting from the pelvis and spine like this. Pelvis rolls. So you can see the pelvis rolling from side to side. But then the pelvis will also roll front and back. So this is rolling up and this is pelvis rolling down. Only to the point you don't arch your back, just a little. So the weight of your legs is going to really make it challenging for your abs. Be mindful about your knees. When you take your legs to the side, you do not twist. So this is not the movement. It seems like you're twisting, but this is not the movement. This is the movement. You see that? The pelvis is up. Okay, now I'll show you the actual exercise. First, you lift to the side. Then bring your leg down a little and your pelvis will drop. You see how I lifted the other side now? And center it down. And take it to the left, so the pelvis lifts off here. Then bring your leg down, around, and from there you lift up to the center. With navel to your spine, spine to the mat. All those connection. Right to left, left to right, making sure it's happening from the pelvis. It's called the corkscrew. Let's try. We'll do 3 and 3, okay? So I will count. So lay down and I'll count when we think we're ready. Okay. So hands on the side of your pelvis. Lift your leg straight to the ceiling first, and then keep your arms straight. Now let's move your pelvis to the left, or lift the pelvis on the right side. Watch your knees and watch your legs. Yes. Lift the pelvis a bit more by contracting your navel to your spine. Really use your abdomen to move the pelvis. Yes, so look at your leg. If one leg looks shorter, you have not done a good work yet. So make your top leg longer, longer. Exactly, Danny. Now bring it to center. Now keep both feet equally, and now take the leg to the other side and lengthen the top leg. So you have to rotate your pelvis and your spine. Do not make your leg short. Good job. Bring it to center. Super. So the hands will make sure that you don't overdo it. You need to lift the pelvis and roll over. Yes, just repeat the right and left again, please. Side to side kun boom first. And center. Watch your feet. They are always leveled. And take it to the other side and pushing the left. So you have to pull the abdomen in to do that work. Yes, come back to center. One last time. Taking it to the left and then lengthen this one long. Shaikha. You see that's idea of abdomen engagement? Now bring it to the center. And then take it to the left and make sure the left leg is longer, Denny. Lift the left leg more. Lift the leg. Yes, making sure. No, you've gone too far. Keep your hands closer. Yes, and here and up. Use the abdomen. You see the point? Yes, not just use the leverage. Yeah, center. Now, let's start with the rolling. So, you want to take a break for a few seconds? Yeah, knee to the chest for a second. Okay. Great. Sit up. Put your hands beside your pelvis. Wrist close to your pelvis so you will know where to stop. Legs up now, ladies. Here we go. First, roll over. Both legs are long equally. Now bring your leg down and to the left and up. Okay, whichever we're starting. Now reverse. Take your legs to the right side, sorry. Take it to the right since where you started. And then down, left, and up. Again, legs to the right, down, left, and up, and reverse. Super. Watch your feet, they are equal, so you're twisting from the pelvis and center. One more time. Yes, let's start again. Take it to the right, down, left, long, 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 and center. Shaika. Then to the left first, then down, and right, and center, and rest everything down. Hold your, okay, got it. Hold your knee to the chest and roll up to sit. You can use one leg to come, kick up yourself, sit straight. Next exercise is called the SAW, S-A-W. For this exercise, you'll have your feet separate, wider than your mat. Now, take a look. Hands are outside here. We're going to rotate the spine. Then, whichever side you rotate, that side hip will have to go back, down. Both pelvis, both hips are down, and then you bend over, bringing your head towards the knee. So, rotating here, and then turn one palm up, one palm down like this, and then keep your pelvis down equally, and navel to your spine, this side of your obliques working, bringing your head down. Then roll up to sit like that. And then we rotate the other side, and then navel to your spine, and just stretching, bringing your head to the knee, chin to the chest, and come back up. So that's exercise called SAW. When you do this, you'll focus on stretching the sides of your back, abdominal muscles engaging, and keep your hip down. Please don't twist from the hip. Okay? Fix the hip position. Let's do it. Okay, inhale. Now rotate, exhale. Inhale, come back up, derotate. Exhale. Inhale, roll up, and exhale. Navel to your spine, head to the knee. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale. Again, exhale. Inhale. Last time, exhale, the hand goes like this, like you want to saw the little toe. Yes, so, yes, one more time please. Here, you see, here, leg must be wider. And then when you go here, your head your head should go down like this. The hand will twist up like that. Then you bring your navel to your spine and reach more. Yes, and keep the hip down. Yeah, this part. Try to keep the hip down. Yes, like that. Coming back up. So that's your exercise, the saw. Did you feel stretch in the back, right? Any question about this particular exercise?
I didn't really feel it in the back.
Yes? So where do you feel mostly?
A little hamstrings, a little here,
Yes.
not in the back.
Okay, so your ankles should be flexed, all of you, yes, and keep the legs like that. And then when you're rotating your spine, you not lean forward. Remember this exercise? Spine stretch. We are not hinging from the hip. In Pilates, we rarely hinge from the hip. We always roll in. We always pull in. Okay, let's try. And pull your navel to your spine. Yes, that's right. And now this hand here, this palm is turned up, then head is down like this, chin to the chest, navel to your spine, and keep your hip down. And now reach longer. Contract the belly. Yes, contract the belly a little bit more. You get this stretch here. Yes, it's supposed to be this muscle should be stretching. Yes, that's okay. Anything in the back is okay, not the legs. Yes, exactly. So you navel, open the legs more, Kunbum. Yes, and just trying to saw the little toe like this here, and then this hand is coming up here, nice, and then chin to the chest and navel to the spine. Yes, and keep the pressure on the hip like that. Pull in more, bend down more, little bit more. Yeah, navel to your spine, contract it. Yes, like that. You feel stretch here? And then coming up and sit up straight.
Remain firm.
Yes, hips should be firm and you must round up to get the length. So it's not like going down this way, because that is just the stretch for the hamstring. But if you round, roll back, and push the hip down and kind of really pushing backwards to go forward. Pushing backwards, the spine back, to go forward. Then you can lengthen this part of your spine.
Feel it.
Thank you. Not yet for you. Try put one hand down like this and hand down like this. Yes, and then push with your hand, push your spine back. Push your spine backwards more by drawing your belly in. Yes, keep pushing your spine back. Yeah, like that, you got it. Keep pushing this part to my hand more. Some more. Yeah, not enough. Now, some more please. Good, now. And belly in. While you're using your abdomen.
Still don't feel here.
Okay.
Feel everything else.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, anything in the back is all right. Depends on which one is tighter for you, lower part or upper part. Like for her, is upper part, close to the shoulder rest. So this is where your lat muscles are, so it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Anything in the back is a good news, but not the hamstrings. Okay, so that's why this exercise is rotation and flexion. Yes, you rotate and you flex to pull in. The buttocks engage, abs engage, and just reaching out to lengthen this side. It prepares you for the next exercise, in fact. Okay, let's come on your tummy so I'll show you first the swan dive, and then we can try together. Now, for this exercise to work, your feet should be separate, toes pointing, and hands outside your mat, like this. So it's not the cobra, and all the movement happen from the pelvis. So first we lift the face and chest, then navel to the spine, and then pushing your thighs on the mat as you lift your pelvis. And then bring your chest down and lift your legs. So before you do this exercise, we'll do a little bit of preparation, like navel to spine, you're going up, and then pelvis, chest down, and the legs up. So you're understanding this exercise to activate your buttocks and not your back. Please watch carefully. I'm not doing the cobra. I am engaging my abs, push up, then going down and lifting the legs. So the weight is always on the ribs. Never push the belly on the mat. Okay. But before we start, let's put your hands under the head.
Is this a strengthening or stretching?
Strengthening exercise for your buttocks. Swan dive. You feel your buttocks working? No? Not yet. On the way. Abs is stretching. Yes, our abs are working. Okay, good. Well, all good here. As long as you feel your buttocks and abs, no pain in the back. Now, like this everybody, point your toe and keep your legs together. Then engage your abdomen, and just before you do this, before you do the exercise, tighten up your buttocks a little bit and lift the leg. Release. Tighten and lift. Release. Tighten, lift, and release. Without letting your knee turn out. Tighten, lift just the leg. First tighten your buttocks and lift the whole knee and thigh. Keep your leg straight. See my leg not bending, no bending. Tight and lift, down. Very good. Then you change. Tighten the left butt slowly and lift. Release. Engage and lift and release. Yes, not too much guys, just about 10 to 15 degrees. That's when it works better. Yes, some cramp will happen. Okay, then you move your knee out too wide. It's not going to work. Move your knee closer now, and that's going to work. Yes. Without turning your knee out. Keep feet together. Feet together. Okay. Now let's separate your legs and point your toes in this particular way, and hands on the outside. Okay, you see yourself in the mirror here. You see your feet in the mirror. You can see them right from underarm. So you have to separate your feet so much wider that you can see them on the outside of your body. That's it, right? Depends on how wide your pelvis is. You'll have to adjust your leg based on that position so the pressure doesn't go on the back. You do not turn the feet like crocodile. You turn the feet this way, pointing your toes back. So pointing your toes back there, not to the side. So much, yes. So when you're ready, first inhale, lift the face and chest. Now belly in, navel to your spine, and then lift your body up. Navel to your spine, keep the pressure on your thighs. Yes. When you're ready, bring down. Elbow like this, open. Then navel to your spine and lift your face, chest, and your pelvis. The weight comes on your thighs. That's cool. And then going down. Again, lift your pelvis. Now, when you're here with your buttocks pushing down and forward, from here, bring your ribs down and lift your legs up. Again, the legs down and legs up. Yes, with control. Slowly lift and slowly lower. Let's try that for 3 times. And open it out. Okay, let me show you.
Sure, this is okay for me.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic exercise. One of the best you can do forever. Now, separate your thighs out first. Okay, now, first, navel to your spine. Navel to your spine, okay? Good, abs in. Yeah, now lift the chest a little bit and stop here. Now pick the whole body up. Pick as one piece. Thank you very much. You see that? That's how it's done. Now bring it down. Good. If you want to protect your back, your ribs and your pelvis have to link in through your abs. Then make that one piece and pick up. Yeah, elbow open. Yeah, lift up. Push up. Lift the belly first. Lift this part up first. Lift this part up. Exactly. You got it. Don't lose it and go down. Very good. You can move forward a little bit if it helps. Elbow like this. Both sides. Now, first pull the ribs in. Yeah, ribs in and lift up. Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. You got it. Bring it down. Nothing in the back, right?
Yeah.
Zero in the back. It's purely for the buttocks and hips actually. Again, pull the ribs in first. Yeah, this part in. Now, lift up. Okay, good. Now, don't lose this connection, okay? Bring your ribs down and lift the legs up a little bit. Stop. Again, down. Don't lose your buttocks and don't lose your abs. And bring it down. It's really a push-up exercise if you feel like. Right, it's the arms doing all the work with all that connection. Yes, and there's zero for the back. Zero. And super nicely done, guys. Okay, rest. Okay, now we don't need to overdo it just to feel the connection. Because then overdo it, then your buttocks will get too tight as well, right? So, painkiller after it. How are you feeling? Could you connect your buttocks? No pressure on the back? Yes, Sasha?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we build upon that to activate your glutes. All right, everybody, now we'll do the next exercise here is a single leg kick and double leg kick. I'll show you each of these exercises before you attempt. So first exercise, single leg kick. Your hand position is like this. If you pressure on the back, you could go down here. Just in case if you have a hyperextended back and you can't connect it, you can always do like this. I will show you first with hands here and hands here. Okay, so you can see the difference. Now, first, we're going to lift one leg up. Keep your feet parallel. And okay, let's just bend your leg here like this and down. All right, I'll show you first. Please take a look and then you attempt on this one so I can have time to look at you. Okay, now, this is your starting position. Ribs in. Bend your leg and straighten. Bend, flex, and point. So 1, 2, back. 1, 2, and back. This is for your hamstrings. Right, it won't work. Look, your belly is up like this. It won't work if you are not in a good position. So 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. The knee should be in line with your hip, as wide as your hips and pelvis is. Okay, so for the ladies, could be a little bit wider, but not out, just in here. And then try 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. Okay, slowly. Can you feel your hamstrings? Now, don't overdo it and don't do it suddenly. What I mean is like this. This is loose connection. So build the connection and just this, release, and this, and release. So you can get your hamstring stronger with this exercise. Your navel to your spine and continue. So try 5 times on the right, Total 10. Yes, move your leg closer, can boom a bit more. Yeah, like that. Okay, good. Keep your leg here, nice. Now, 1, yes. Yes, put it down. Good, flex. 1, 2, and down. Again. Chin up, please. Lift the head up a little bit. Yes, but yeah, like that. Pull yourself forward. Keep your abdomen engaged. Yes, no pressure on the back. Yes, Kunbu? Yes. Pull this one here. Yes, cup. Now. Yes, exactly. That's fine. Work. The other leg too. Yeah, alternate right, left. Good. Feel the difference? Yeah, so need to keep your ribs connected to your abdomen, to your pelvis. So that connection, if you remember in the very beginning, we had where I taught you to connect your ribs with your pelvis using your abdomen. That connection you need to carry now to protect your back. If you lose this connection, your back is going to overtake it. So you have to keep that connection really on to protect your back.
Scotch tape.
Yes, you can use the Scotch tape too. They have taping mechanism. Just a joke. Okay, see if you can feel your hamstrings with this. You feel, right? Activation. It's not like a big workout kind of, but at least you get the connection. So it works better with forearm. Move your elbow forward, just like that, and pull the ribs in. More, ribs in more, ribs, ribs, ribs. Okay, now do the exercise. It will limit you. See, the point here is once you connect, you can't bend your knee more than that. And that's okay. But the goal is to not collapse just because you want to bend the leg more. Because we need to build an inner resistance when we do the mat works. An inner stiffness. Some muscles you have to make it stiffer in order to make the other muscles to work. And that's how normally our body moves. Very good. And watch your feet is going this and this. So we don't turn the feet out. Yeah. Back, back. Yes, your heel to the buttocks. Okay. Now, let's call that you have learned that exercise. It's one of those exercises that are a little complex, but they don't feel if you don't connect. Now I'll show you the next exercise. You're going to clasp here. Now we do the same thing with a double leg. It's called double leg kicks. So your head will be down like this. Then your feet must be together for this exercise. I'll show you first, then you try. Now with real control, 1, 2, and next when you straighten the legs in the air, you lift the face and chest. Then you go down and head to the other side. 1. So 1, 2, and stretch up. That's double leg kick. 1, 2, stretch. 1, 2, stretch. If you notice, it's not like, right? So don't lose this part. You have to understand that this needs to connect to your abs. First, the pelvis to your abs, and then kicking 1, 2, up. 1, 2, and look front. 1, 2, and look front. Continue. If one of the knee is clicking, your body is shifting to the opposite side too much. So you have to make sure that you're centered. foot want to go out for you can boom.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
always have the left.
Left. Maybe twisted or something. It's okay. Just letting you know that to keep the toes together.
Oh, okay.
That will be guiding you the process of. So when you're doing the exercise, if you keep your feet together like this, then you will remember that this doesn't go out. So you have to connect your toe. That's why the feet together gives you a full understanding. Because if your feet keep separating, then the knee will click. Tuck, tuck. Okay, give it a go. Yes, the toe and heel connected. Nice. It's really about that kind of concentration that your body requires. Yeah, nice, nice. And bend, bend. Good. And again. Yup, super. 1, 2. Nice. Yes, keeping your feet together, heels together. Even the movement is small, you gotta connect everything there. Okay, let's call it 10 for now. Let's come up, everyone, and you can stretch your back if you need into this shell stretch. Great, let's come sit up straight. Okay, for the next exercise, this is neck pull. So let's sit up straight and I'll show you what this exercise looks like. Your hand's going to be behind your head and your spine gonna be straight. For this exercise to work, you will have to follow all the other principles, including extension of your back here. So, chest forward first. I'll show you what it looks like, then you attempt on it. See how my elbow is opening first. Chest forward and head is against the hand. So this is about getting your upper back more straighter, lower back feels like rounding and legs are stretching. Then sit up straight. Then elbow could be back, but eventually you will round back. Then elbow to the elbow, exhale, chin to the chest. And then opening forward. Sit up straight. So, from here lean back, exhale. Squeeze your buttocks to roll down. Elbow to elbow, pull in, chin on the chest, fully to come up. And then open your elbows as you continue to stretch forward. Your head is up. We don't drop the head. Full stretch for the back and hamstrings now, and then coming up, straight. Complicated? Yeah? A little bit. Okay, let's try. So elbows open, everybody lean forward just to get a good stretch first. Then sit up straight. Now, navel to your spine, squeeze your buttocks and roll your spine down. Now, elbow close to each other, look at your tummy, lift the head up. Look at your chest. Keep looking at your chest. Chin on the chest. Chin on the chest. Keep coming forward. Then open your elbows and head forward nicely.
So, from here.
Okay. Okay. Legs together from there. Ankle flex from there. Now, elbow close together. Look at your tummy. Or look at your chest. Chin to the chest more. More chin to the chest. Fully. Fully, some more, and now lift yourself up using your abdomen. Okay.
So they're cheap.
Yes, me. Now, elbow in, here, and then chin to the chest. Yes. Pulling back into the front. Open your elbows now and just chest up. Chest up more, chest up more, chest forward more. Yes. Ankle flex everybody. Yeah, chest, head up a little bit more. Head up more. Yeah, like that. So you have to engage the muscles in the back strongly. And squeeze your buttocks round the back. Lower back, upper back straight. Navel to your spine, navel to your spine. Good. Start chest forward more. Chest, not the face, chest. Yes, navel to your spine, guys. Okay, now sit up straight. Keep the back straight. Now, navel to your spine. Squeeze your buttocks and roll down slowly. Squeeze your buttocks on the way down. Now, elbow to elbow. And use the hands to pull your neck. Look at your chest completely, chin on the chest. Very nice. And here, yes. Come forward a bit more, ankle flex more, pull up more, shake up some more. Exactly, that's better. Now, chest up, sit straight, and then roll, squeeze your buttocks as we roll down. Yes, like that, and chin to the chest, and rounding fully like a ball. And then lift the spine, chest forward, chest up more, elbows open. Yeah, like that. Push your head into your hand. Yeah, push your head into my hand more. Push up, push your head up, chest up. Yeah, more. Navel to your spine. Navel to, see, that much you need to apply the pressure onto it. And then sit up straight, like a straight back. Whoo! Yeah, I will help you.
Okay.
Tuck your pelvis under, squeeze your buttocks as you come down. You got it. Then elbow to elbow. Yes, chin to the chest. No, yeah. So all good. Chin to the chest. Yes, like this. And then open your elbows. Chest up, head up forward. Yeah, you're overdoing here. I need you to open here. Navel to your spine cup. More, navel to your spine more, and chest forward. Yes. So keep pushing the navel to your spine and push your chest forward at the same time. Like that. Yes, so don't overuse your lower back. Use the, navel to your spine and chest forward. Shake up, that's it. Then sit up straight. You try it? Yes, it strengthens the upper back muscles here, this part. So the back would look more or less like this. Rounded back and upper back is flat. You can see how I'm breaking it so I'm not letting just collapse. I'm not doing it from the lower back, right? So your over flexion. So you go back, navel to your spine, and then just the chest up, like that. So you feel muscle activation. Then sit up straight. Yeah, it's just like the elbow in, and then roll the spine down. Again, elbow in, look at your tummy, coming up, bending forward, and then open your elbows, and then lift your chest up, straight, chest up, navel to your spine. Yes, so when you're lifting the chest, your rib cage, your navel is to your spine, so you kind of still have some connection into your abdomen, like that. Yeah, toe up like, okay. Got it. Sit up straight. So it's called neck pull.
That's hard.
Yes, it's hard. It looks pretty easy though. So these exercises are not, these slowly added in your routine as you continuously practice. But this is the next, it just gets harder now, right? It gets even more complex each time for next set of exercise. The next one is even more intense. So next one is called scissor, bicycle, okay, the 2 exercises, and then we're going to do the shoulder bridge. So the 3 exercises we'll have to do together. I'll show them together, okay? We will give you some easy options as well, just later on if needed. When you're doing these exercises, you can also hook your feet into a couch, or use somebody's help to kind of self-practice at home. We also have a mat where you can hook your feet into the straps. Okay, I'll show you the next exercises now. So first one is scissor. So you're going to split your legs in this direction like this. And then we will do the bicycle with your legs. And then we're going to reverse. And after that, we'll do the shoulder bridge. So all these exercises are done in the air. Now, you can do them here. And you can do them like this. Okay, and then you can lift and do this. These are the 3 exercises. Simple version, but we are here for the actual version of these exercises. So they will be legs overhead. You can start like this. Lift and support your pelvis. From here, you have to place your wrist in this direction or like this. You need to rest the wrist, your pelvis, on your wrist or on your palms like this for this to work. Now, scissor. It's about this leg, the one that comes towards your face. Splitting. And when you split, you don't go like kind of all over the place. You only can get as far as your abdomen allow you to do. So like that, 3 times. Then the bicycle. And then reverse the bicycle. And then once you complete that, then you can bring one leg down and the other leg down. And here you can go with one leg up and you can do your glute shoulder bridge. Now I have to show you or give you a few points of what could go wrong here, but first you get the idea of how these exercises are done. Okay, now when you're lifting your legs up and when your body is in the air, do not bring your pelvis too close to your face. So lifting your legs up and supporting your buttocks with on your rib cage, on your pelvis like this. Now you can see that I'm not here and trying to do this exercise like this. It's too much pressure on the neck and it's not really an actual exercise here. Then second is navel to your spine, and then only you split. And here, and then you have a bicycle. Okay, when you leg down, you will have to twist your hand out a little bit this way. Now what happens is this. So you need to really pull in to your rib cage, which will put a lot of pressure on your elbows, which makes it really challenging. And then you lift up and down. Now if in case you kind of can't control just yet, because sometimes we have tightness, so forget that. Or you can put your hands up here and then do the same exercise like this. Okay, so these exercises now become a little more complex. That's why these are done in the later stages of your training. Okay, that's so much of instructions for you to remember. Okay, let's try. Just want to clear everything before we can do these, so you have an idea, what could go wrong. Okay, everybody, just pull your knee to the chest. Now, shoulder position, shoulders back and slide it down maximum. That's good. Now, swing your legs up and support your back. So you'll find the edge, yes, your pelvic rim That's where you should be on the pelvic rim here. Yeah, you have to rest your pelvis on the pelvic rim. Then your legs straight to the ceiling, away from the face. Now go for the scissor. One leg down, and then the other leg. Switch, exhale. Slowly, 3 times, but slow. 1. And exhale. 2. And 2. 3. And 3. Now bicycle your leg. The other leg goes out and bicycle. 1. Make sure the leg that is away from the body is bending nicely. So move your leg away towards the mat, not towards the head. Move it down towards your mat. Yes. Good. Nice.
And the weight is on the elbow.
Yes, a lot of weight on your arms, and abs are in so that you're having to support. Ribs are in so your both of the weight is supported. Now reverse. Yes. Good, guys. Very nice. You do 3, 3. Once you've done 3, take one leg down on the floor behind your back and then twist your palms in. Okay, no problem. Just trying to connect, and fingers are pointing, and watch your feet corrected properly. Yes, ribs are in for this exercise. Yes, turn the hand. Oops, yes. It does.
Too much of a touch.
No, this is pretty good. Heel down. Yes. Okay, let's put your feet here. Put your feet on this pad. Yeah, there you go. Okay, got it. Now, from here, take the leg up. Now, flex the ankle, bring your leg down, and point up. 1. Keep your ribs down for me. Yes, like that. Okay, you can put your hand down if it's too much. Yeah.
But I get the concept that this is the arms, not this.
So that's when you start getting your arms to play the major role. Okay, you can try the last exercise with the hands to the ceiling and lift the pelvis up in the air. Then take one leg straight to the ceiling. You choose one. Now flex the ankle, bring your leg down and point, lift up. 1. Flex down, and point up. 2. Yeah, flex like this. Down, 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 like that. And point, lift up. 3. Flex first. Breathe out and breathe in. Yes. 4. You can hold the stick. Maybe give you better control. And 5. And now change leg for about 5 times. Take that leg up to the ceiling. Flex it down and point it up. Flex down and point up. Flex down. Yes. Navel to your spine. Your ribs are connected with the pelvis always. And then you allow your hip to move freely.
Out of place.
Just going wherever it wants to go. Flex down and point up. Yes. There you go. All right, guys. Let's put your feet down for now. Hug your knees to your chest. All right. Okay, hold one leg and just kick up to sit straight. You're getting the idea, right? This is into the, yeah. So there's always an easy version of it if you know, but I suggest you need to practice like that, because the more you practice, the shoulders will open, your elbows will go in. It's like a natural process of getting stronger into this. Okay, now sometimes there's so much restrictions there, so there are a few ways, like you do foam rolling and release muscles and then build up a bit more. So let's try the next exercise, which is called spine twist. I show you first so you get the idea of what could go wrong here. Now first, with the hand straight, you're going to rotate the spine to the side. Now when you twist the spine, you don't bring the hand to the front. So navel to your spine and you rotate. When you rotate, you pull the navel to your spine and rotate, but not bring this hand anywhere. So they are always back and locked. Then sit up straight. And again, and center. So it's about here. Okay? So if you did correctly, you feel your abs, but also feel your back muscles engaging, but not much on the neck or shoulders. A little bit on the arms too. Why not? Okay, let's try it. Take your hands up, navel to your spine, and we rotate this side. Center, and exhale. Center. Keep your toes like this. Up, yes. Navel to your spine. And you can sit on the blue block. Sit on top. You'll get through it easy. Again. 1, 2, and 3. Center. Knees are soft, guys. Again. Yes. Last set. Rotate again. 1, 2, 3, center, and rotate the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Now that back and abdominal strength is necessary for the next exercise. We call it jackknife. So remember the old time knife? You had to kind of open. So that's the phenomena for this exercise. So this starts with the legs straight, unfortunately. And you can always do it in a simpler way to keep like this and then go on. Maybe start like that for you guys. First, keep your chin down, shoulders back and down. If you don't connect your back muscles, it's very difficult to lift the legs. So from here, you can start by lowering and then take a swing. Lift the legs overhead, it's 1. Then legs up to the ceiling, that's 2. Then roll your spine down and return the legs. So 1, 2, and rolling down, and 3. So shoulders back, 1. Use the back extensors and hip extensors to kind of go up. That's your 2. And then roll down, and 3. Let's try. Put your head in a good position. Yes. Tie your hair properly, and then when you're ready, hands on the side. First, shoulders back, and slide your shoulder blades down to your pelvis. Nice, and feel the connection there. Legs up to the tabletop first. Now, legs are forward slightly, and now, ready. Swing your legs over your head. First, good. Then lift the legs up to the ceiling as high as you can get. Then allow the spine to roll down. Navel to your spine. Return the legs on the floor if you can. Round number 2. Lift the legs over your head in one strong motion. That's inhale. Now exhale, lift the legs up to the ceiling. Hold your abdomen tight, roll the spine down, and the legs will come down. So when you roll the spine down, try to keep the legs up. Okay, try again. Swing your legs over your head. Use your back muscles to push up. Legs up now. Now look at your feet. The feet should stay away from the face as you bring your spine down. Move away. Yes. Keep coming. Keep your legs away. Keep your legs away. Yes, that's the goal of this exercise. Here. One more time. The bonus round, everybody. Rolling over. Yes. Then lift the legs up to the ceiling. Now they are away from the face, and keep moving away from the face. Yes, you got it. Keep moving away from the face, and then bring your legs down. Oh, right. That's the jack knife. Now the next set of exercises. First one is the side kick. Everybody can lay down on one side to do this exercise. Support your head with one hand. Your pelvis will be on the back border of the mat and both legs one over the other. Now there's so many variations on this exercise, but we will just practice a classical exercise where your head is supported by both your hands. And you must rest your body weight on your elbow like this. Please take a look first. I think it's best to take a look of positioning, because when teaching you final exercise, then you can always do a simple one. Your pelvis, your elbow. That's your position for this exercise. You're not resting, right? So here and here. So ribs connect. That's the actual alignment. Then from here, pull and back. So you keep your chin to the chest and back. Try not to sink. Stay up. Really pull in. So that's where your weight is on the shoulder. You're training your underarm muscles and abdomen and the hip muscles. That's your side kick. You get the idea? Okay, let's try. So set yourself in the position. Now pull your ribs in, chin pointing your chest and kind of looking at your tummy. There you go. Now both legs are straight, one leg in the front. Yes. Now lift this up. Keep your ribs in and pressure on. Now pull the leg, kick the leg forward and backward. Yeah, the rib cage connection is the key here. And back in and out. Nice. Focus on connecting your rib cage. Kick forward and backward. Again, kick it to the front. Take it forward. Yes. And nice. Boom, lift the rib cage up. Rib cage, more up. More rib cage up. Yeah, beautiful. Now you do the exercise. That's right. Humming in. Nice. Shy, the knee, sorry, yeah. You have to engage this now. Yeah, you gotta pull that elbow under. Yes, super. If it's tough and complex, you can always do it on the forearm. Yes, abs in and back. It's really never about how much can you move. It's how you move. Yes, you have to keep your ribs in, and forward movement and backward movement. Yes, that much enough. Again, yes, this one up. Now kick forward and back. Yes, again forward and then back. Okay, good, relax. See, each exercise is a build up for the next exercise. So there is a side bend exercise. Okay, legs in the front, support your head, and now once you got it, you have your chin position. Pull your chin to the chest and lift your rib cage up, this part in. Please don't push your chest forward, Kunbu. Don't push your chest forward, pull in. Yes, Kap. Your abs need to connect. We can't arch the back. Then forward and backward. Yes, you're pulling your elbow in and keeping your ribs in. Flex. Yes. 2 more. 1 more. And release all the way. Yes, I think she's filming you. Okay, so with the rib cage, this creates a lot of balance on your side muscles too. So there is nothing is missed. The technique is the key. Now, next one is called the teaser. So I'll show you. Roll back. If you have any question, just make a circle of it about this exercise and we can go through later. Now roll back and then you're going to lift the legs up. Can be done with the legs bent or straight. Now you've done so much of rolling back and forth, you kind of already know and your body is pretty much ready for this. So you're going to roll back and up. The legs don't move. So this is called the teaser. coming up, and hold 3 times. And then you can try the legs up, down. 1, 2, and 3, and then lay down all the way. That's first set. So you do total 3 sets of 3. Coming up, and then rolling back and up, okay? Let's give it a go. Start by sitting up straight first round, and then second round we build up to hands in the front. Now roll your pelvis back a little bit, and then lift your legs up in the air. Okay, you ready? Now roll your pelvis back and up. 1. Navel to your spine, and 2. Yes, don't lose. And 3, and lay down all the way. We'll do the legs. Yeah, we'll do the legs on the last one, not to worry. Just don't get too tired in the first round. Okay, again, hands are up. Reach the hands up. Roll yourself up like before, and now legs up too. Now roll down and up. 1. Don't move your head. Keep your chin to the chest. And 2 and 3. Now legs down and up. 1, 2, and 3, and lay down all the way. Now you feel your hip flexors engaging. Again, hands up, lift the hands up, roll your spine, coming up. Legs are up immediately. Now roll the spine and up. 1, 2, and 3. Now the legs up and down. 1, 2, and 3. Lay down all the way. Whew. This is called a teaser, huh? It really teases you. Okay, next exercise is one of my most favorite exercises of all time. It's called hip twist. Now, for this exercise, your legs got to be straight, your hands got to be back. For this exercise to work, you cannot bend your elbow. So, hands down and push your hands outward. Push your hands in the outward direction. Not back, not front, in a outward direction, that way. So, pressing outwards, hands are back. What will happen the moment you lift the legs up, the elbows want to bend the first thing. That's why I said, for it to work, do not bend your arms. Legs are up. Now, you're using literally your hip flexors for this to work. From there, you're going to just circle the legs around and keep your pelvis rounded. This will be a total twist, full circle. And you do it for 3 times, and you got to reverse the 3 times. Like that. As easy as it looks. And then you bring it down. Let's try. So train your hip flexors big time. It's an amazing exercise. Yes. Or everyone who wants to improve the curves. Okay, now. Hands are back, elbows straight as much possible, fingers pressing in an outward direction. Yes, like this cup, not back, side cup, chai. Okay, now, yes, I know, but we have to do it in a correct way. Nice. Lift the legs up now. Good, chest is slightly up, and just a little bit, and now, let's go. Circle, down, around, and up. 1. Yeah, it's really gonna work here, so let it work. And 3, now reverse. 1, oh, super. 2, and 3, and bring it down.
The arms is like this.
Yeah, that's normal for it to move. Some of these complex exercises. Hip twist. Are you okay? Too much? Who's struggling?
My back.
your back is struggling. It's also a new set of exercises to go through. So just maybe just test 1 or 2 rounds, and no need to do all of them. Yeah, slowly you're going to build up. Okay, now the next exercise is the swimming. We're almost to the end, okay? Just a few more exercises. I'll show you what this looks like. So, with your legs straight, hands straight, you're going to lift, engage your buttocks first, lift the legs, lift the hands, and just as described, swimming. So you do 3, like inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. So you do 30, relax. Okay, we'll do 3 sets of 30. Let's try. Now, getting the idea of this exercise, your arms are straight. What you don't want to relax here in this position is your abdomen. Don't want to relax your belly, okay? So it doesn't matter how much you move, how much you breathe, it all doesn't matter. Just don't relax the abdomen, because that's going to take your back in trouble. Okay, navel to your spine, or pull your abdomen up. Now, engage your buttocks, lift the legs up. Lift your arms up. And now, go up and down, right, left, right, left. You can look a little bit forward. Yes, and breathing out. Think about your navel to your spine. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 3, 4, 10. Last 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out, 2, 3, 4. And relax everything down. Lovely. Round number 2. Hands are straight, legs are straight. Don't open the legs too wide, just the hip distance. Hands are shoulder width apart. And now lift up. Your legs first, arms second, chest up. And now in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 10. Your navel to your spine, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out 2, 3, 4, 20. And in 2, 3, 4, 5. And out 2, 3, 4, 30. Rest. And one final round, everyone. Navel to your spine, lift your leg, lift your arms, coming into the position. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 10. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your thighs parallel. 2, 3, 4. And last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out 2, 3, 4. And rest and recover. Child's pose, child's stretch. Now we have last 10 exercise, and this is when it becomes complex, complicated. So this is when you decide if you want to go on or just want to continue, stop. Because this is the set of exercises which really pushes into your ability. That's why in the beginning we are just building up the core strength, back, abs, arms, shoulders, all that initial. Now it's like an implementation part, the next 10 exercises. Okay? So the first exercise looks like this. Here. It's called leg pull front. What this exercise is about leg down, not up. So you lift, flex, point, and then pull down. So you engage every time. Leg up, flex, point, and press down to engage abs. Okay, that's the exercise. Number 1. Try, please. Come up on your plank. When you're ready, first, keep your back straight. You can see yourself in the mirror. Pretty much you're holding your abs and core must be holding your body right now. Now, the right leg, point your toe up. Then flex both your ankle. Point your toe. And press right leg down. Left foot up. Flex. Point. And bring your leg in on the floor. Then right leg up. Flex. point and use abdomen and pressing the foot down. Left up, flex, point and press your foot down. Again, right up, flex both ankles, point and bring your right foot down like you're pressing into the spring. Then take the left leg up, flex, point, and put your toe down and lower your knees. Good. So when you're doing this exercise, always control the head position. Head down makes it very difficult for your shoulder. So you got to keep the head up, pushing and holding. So when you're here, you flex, you point, and then, okay? I don't want you to do it, but just wanted you to understand. If you want to try, sure, you can. The idea is bringing that leg down. So imagine if there was a ball under my left foot. I'm pressing my foot on that ball. Flex, point, and pressing my foot on that soft ball to kind of push into the floor in an imaginary ball. So that's why it's called leg pull front. Yeah, down. Now we got this the reverse way too. So here, remember the hip circle, single leg? Remember the single leg circle? And I was teaching you to connect this muscle. Now comes to play with that muscle again here. So your hand's gonna be like this, pressing outward and lift your body up. So you cannot lock the knee to protect your back and knees, right? So coming up, press your arms to the side, and you can open wider if that helps, but I think this is good enough. So pressing out and hold. Now, engage your buttocks and hamstrings. That's your starting point. Now, when you're ready, lift one leg up and down. Engage. Lift the other leg up and down. Engage. Lift the leg up, down. Engage. Up and down. You get the idea of that glute hamstring activation. And down. Okay, let's give it a go. Or if you already tried, good. Anybody wants to try again? Yes. Legs are 90% straight, ankle flex, knees bend a little bit and buttocks up a little bit. Up more, and push the hands outward. Okay, got it. Take one leg up. Still to build on this one. Yep. No? You did already? Okay. I have to turn a lot to see. Yes. Very good. Just don't lock the knee up. Bend knee noi. Yeah. Bend a little bit. The knee. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Then make muscles strong around. Super. Yes. So when you're in the position, you have your legs, you have your chest up and buttocks in. Like this is a position, pushing outward. Okay, and then you go up, and then go up. Okay, so with that, the next exercise is the side kick kneeling. So please come on your knees. And the right leg will be out to the side. Left hand down, right hand here into the rib cage, into your head. Make sure the left rib is up, then the right leg is up. From here, move your right leg back and then bring it to the front. That's your kick. Again, to the back and to the front. And to the back, inhaling, and to the front. 5 times, back, that's your 4. Kick back, and when you bring it forward, your knee will kind of turn up. Yes. And the knee will turn up to us, yes, like that. And great, let's change sides. Support, put your head down, the hand down, sorry, and support your head. And first, lift the leg at the hip level. Ready? Now, kick forward and back. Stretch. 1. Kick forward and stretch long back. 2. Front. And this is good. 3. 4. Front. And 5. Good. Put it down. So when the leg here, you must turn this a little bit up here. And then it goes back, stretching it out. This up, push this up, yeah. Again, bring it to the front, turn it up like that. And then back, and it turns back, exactly. Yeah, like that. So this allows your hip to kind of relax each time, so you could go for the kick, like those ones. Tough, huh? But it's all right. You don't have to, remember all of these. Just slowly build upon it. But going through these exercises is really important. But then there are only 34 exercises, and you can build it up slowly. Yes.
Only 34 principal
Exercises. So these are a list of 34 exercises we're doing. Now the side bend, the next exercise. It looks like this. You're going to lock your feet, sit from end to end of the mat. Your feet, your pelvis, and your hand almost in the same line. And then you'll be facing sideways in this particular exercise for yourself, right? So, the back border of the mat, align your foot, your pelvis, and your hand. You're only sitting on one side. So this exercise looks like this. You're going to, I'll show you first, then you can try, so I can see and correct you, because otherwise second round is just a bit tough for you guys. So take the hand up like this, I'll show you. Then you're going to push with this foot, the top foot, lifting up and stretch your body sideways. Once you lock yourself in here, then you're going to pull back in, sit back down. So you push up and really bend to the side. But it's both ways. You also have to bend down to sit. Okay, let's try. So that's why when you're starting, your hand is to the top, your feet is to the bottom, and your knee in here, this position. The top leg is the one that's going to push you up. The bottom leg is going to pull you down. Let's try. Hand up, push from your top leg, lift. Both legs will get straight because your weight is going on your hand. Yes, and then bring it back in. We do not move the feet positions constantly. Now, you got to push over your hand and find the space in your rib cage by bending sideways. Straighten the leg and move fully. Straighten the bottom leg. Yes, come. Then coming back in. Okay. Again, lift the hand and straighten both your legs. Okay. Then the hand goes across the ear. That means you need to lift up more. Look down. Chin to the chest a little bit. Yes. And come back down. Pull back down and in to the mat. So when you come down, move your pelvis a bit close to your hand. Yes. Lock your feet here, this way. Yeah. Now, turn the knee up. Yeah. Push last time. Push with the left foot and straighten the leg. Yes. Means your body is pushed on your hand big time. Then pull back in. Okay. Change leg. Change side. Now, please, the first round, you set your feet and hand, then lift the hand, and then push with the right foot and just getting a leg straight to bend over. And then bring it down and sit straight. Maybe the hand is too far. You have to adjust in one time. Okay, correct. First the hand, and then push up and just bending over your arm. So then you have a full push your ribs up. And then coming back. 4 times. Take one more photo for her. Take a photo for her again. Yes. Here. Keep going. Bending. Yes. Nice. Then pull back in. Bend. Open your knee. Yes. Bring your knee down. Bring your pelvis down. Exactly. Here. Now, push with this foot. Push with the left. Push with the left foot. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. And pull. Pull from the inner thigh. Good. No problem. It's okay. Just push first. Push and hold there. But you have to pull back to sit down, right? So, yeah, control from the legs. Yes.
Oh, that's too much in there.
Careful. Okay. Some cushion? Anything okay? Yes. That's it. And down. Who's up for more fun now? This is when everything starts to feel like, oh, is this good? Is this good for me? Is this what I want to do? Now the doubts start to come in the mind, the last set of exercises, right? So the matter of fact is, you will build this up over a year to be able to accomplish all this, right? But you have to start from somewhere. And if you take it as a challenge, then you will be surprised how good it is actually. You can ask Denny. She started taking it as a challenge now. She's regularly met Pilates every day. and really, you only have to do so much, not too many. Okay, now I would like to show you this exercise first. Most complex exercise of all. It includes literally everything you've done so far, in a way. Okay, so from here, you're going to cross right leg over the left, and then lift your legs up. This is your position, starting position. Okay, from here, you're going to bring your body down and swing the legs up. That's step 1. Switch legs. Roll your spine down and lift your legs up, hands in the front. That's 1. Then move your hands back and bend forward. You can interlock. 2, 3, circle the arms to the front, sit up straight. Roll your spine back, and then swing your arms overhead. Legs overhead. And coming up, and you can take the support, bring your hands back, interlock your fingers, down, bend forward, 2, 3, circle forward. Rolling up. Too much to remember? Okay, right leg on the top. Let's start by keeping your hands down first to get a hang of it. Roll your pelvis and lift the legs over your head. Then switch your legs and then roll back down, this time to the teaser. Hold your hands up. Now, bring your hands behind your body, look down and bend over, chest down like a neck pull. Circle the arms to the front and roll yourself upright. Okay, you did it. Roll your spine down. Legs up. Switch legs. Roll your spine up to the teaser, hands in the front. Chin to the chest, hands behind. Bring your legs down and head down. 1, 2, 3. Circle the arms to the front. Roll yourself and sit upright. That's 1 set. We'll do 3. Round number 2. Roll your spine down again. Hands down, head back. Now switch legs in the air and return to the teaser. Hands in the front. Good. Take your hands behind, head down, chin to the chest, bend forward, and 1, 2, 3, and circle the arms to the front. Roll yourself upright, and then again roll back. Hands down and legs overhead. Switch your legs. Coming up to sit straight. And hands behind, chin to the chest, navel to your spine, belly, 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 head down, and 1, 2, 3, and roll yourself upright. Final set. Roll back down. Hands down, legs overhead. Switch legs. Roll your spine bone by bone. Come up into that teaser with the hands up. Then move your hands back, chin down on the chest, interlock your fingers. Then lower the legs and bend forward. 2, 3, hands forward, circle. Roll yourself up and finishing it. Roll it back. And switch. Coming up, legs are up. And nice, hands behind, interlock your fingers. Bend down, 1, 2, 3. Roll up and sit straight, hands forward, yes, and sit straight and upright. Nice, guys, well done. In the next round, you're going to do the seal. Seal the deal. Here. That's the next exercise. You put and grab your ankle or your feet. Here. So we're just going to keep the feet down. Later we'll do the clapping. So your knees should not flap out. Your knees should be up and you close in. Really close yourself in. Then navel to your spine. And then roll back and up. Yes, he has this crazy idea about rolling the body. Yes, like that. To massage your spine, navel to your spine, and just swing back and forward. Back and forward. Yes, and who's ready for more fun like this? 1, 2, 3, and roll up. 1, 2, 3, come up. 1, 2, 3, and clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap. Okay, rest. That's the exercise we call a seal. Now, continuation of the seal is the crab. You cross your legs close to your seat, on your knees, and bring your head down. Then you go like this, up, and switch your legs, coming up. Going up, and switch your ankles. Only the ankles, yes? So when you go up, you switch your ankles here and then coming up. This is called a crab, C-R-A-B.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you know.
I don't know. Crab. Crab or crap? I think, yes, he couldn't name this particularly, so he just put some animal names.
Similar.
Switch. Nice, guys. Okay, great. Then you go on your tummy from there, and yes, he has some of these positions added. They may look to you more like yoga positions. This one is called a rocking. So this is done like this. You grab your feet. It's mostly like stretching your thighs now, since we've done a lot of work on this. So you pull your feet to your buttocks, and then you kick your legs, lift the chest up. And then bend, pull in, like increasing the stretch with the belly button in, push your pubic bone down, stretch, and then you kick your legs up. And then again you pull. It's called rocking. Yeah, we bow pose, we do this in our yoga. Yes, like that. Again, bend, pull your feet to your buttocks. And then inhale. Lift, kick the legs back and arms straight. Lift the chest up. Good. And then exhale, bring your head down, forehead on the floor, and pull your heels to your buttocks and put your pubic bone down. Yes. So as you bend this, push this down a bit more. Yes, like that. Nice. Let it stretch. Then kick your legs back, lift the face, chest, and kick your legs back. That's the one. And again. Okay, come back up, everyone. Sit up straight. Now, the next exercise, control balance, puts a lot of pressure on your neck if you did not do it correctly. So for this to work, you need to think about putting weight on top of your shoulder blades, not so much on the neck. Okay? So I will show you. And this exercise to be built upon, over time. Please don't worry if you can't do it today or you don't even want to do it. But I just want to introduce it to you, what it feels like to be able to do this. So legs gonna be over the head, and it's like a scissor and jackknife, and complex. So here, your toenail on the floor. Then take your hands and grab your leg. So you're going to use one leg. And then so you can keep your arms straight or bend. Once you're done, and you roll your spine. That's control balance.
What's the point of it?
Balance and control, both ways. So you can keep the weight on top of the shoulder. When you're rotating, it's really helping you to balance the two sides of your shoulders. Because if you're there, you could simply bend from the hip. Like when you're there, and when the leg goes up, you could just collapse into it. But if you have one leg pulling, one leg pressing, it kind of creates a bow and arrow spring, inner spring. And these are the functional movement. You do it all day long when you walk. It's a functional movement. Like if you want one leg to come closer, the other leg will push down. Same thing. It's really very functional movement, and it's complex. So at the end, you will be on your shoulders and neck and doing this. Let's give it a go. So second last exercise. Yes, it prepares you for somersault activities and all the other stuff. So let's put your hands down and lift your legs over your head. Support your back, and then once your legs, toenails touch the floor, touch your toenail to the ground if you can, and then reach the hands to your ankles and grab your feet. So that's the first part of having a control, which should come from the navel to your spine. Now don't over pull it, otherwise you will fall back. So find the good balance in your abdomen, pushing one leg down with your hands while the other leg splits, and look at your tummy. And then we're going to switch leg. Yes, this is really fun. You try. And up. Catch your leg. Both hands catching your leg, and lift slowly. Yes, nice. Good.
I'm sure I'm using my abs at all.
If you're already there in the position, then you're pretty much using your abs. The moment you fell, you overused your abs. The moment you fell down, okay.
Because I don't feel anything.
No, you won't feel anything. You'll feel pressure on the shoulders. and you will feel that you're connected, especially the leg, arm, and the abdomen. Hold the leg. Yes, more, stretch it more. Yeah, keep increasing the range, And then bring your leg down and switch. Good, arm straight. Yes, no shrugging your shoulders. Yeah, nice. Chin to the chest. Very good. And then switch. Yeah, that's very good. Keep balancing and controlling. Right on the shoulder, top of the shoulder. 3 on the right, 3 on the left. Then both legs are up, both hands are up, and then roll your spine down without touching the floor with your hands. All the way. And come up to sit on and prepare for the final exercise. The push-ups. So when you're ready, get into your push-up position with knees down or knees up. You can choose position. Look front and doing 3 push-ups for 3 times. Push and up. 1. When you do the push-ups, here, the technique is you push the floor to go down and push the floor to go up. Both ways, you push the floor and up. 2, push the floor and push the floor. 3, good. Then drop your knees. Push your hip back. Come back up again. And ready for the next one. Push the floor to bend your elbows constantly. And then push away. 1. Pressure down. And 2. Exactly like that. And 3. And drop your knees. Move your hip back. Last one. Coming to the front. And then push the floor as you go down and up. 1. Keep pushing the floor both ways. 2. Nice up. And 3. And return. So whenever we do push-ups, we always want to make sure the elbows go slightly backward. Okay? Slightly backward, not outward. Backward. Okay, here and back and up. Even if you move very small, you still want to make sure the elbow point back. So that will get into your chest and to your triceps. Yes. So that is the list of 34 exercises. The best way to start would be to go back to this page here. There's a third page. 1, 2, 3. I think 4th one. And there is a program that is already put together as a level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So first 1 to 2 week, I've already listed the name of the exercise. And you'll be surprised that exercises are listed in the sequence as a main sequence. So if you see on the 3rd page, you have these 34 exercises in colors. That means that's the list of the exercise, and the photos at the last page are sequenced like that. I did not put the name, so they are sequenced like that. Hundreds, roll up, roll over, single leg circle, all that. And then there's one page right in between that where I have put together for week 1 to 2, you can do these 10 exercises. Then add on the week's 3rd, you can add another 4 or 5 exercises. Yes, there is a column. Yeah, just after that. Yeah, that one, before that, this one. Yeah, this one. That's the one, yeah. So that's the home program, 6-week program you can follow along. So that would be a good way to start infusing Pilates into your regular routine.